And love, family. This is Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, coming to you once again. We are live on Facebook. I'm waiting for a couple people to check in with us. Let me see how this. A lot of volatility with Bitcoin. A lot of chances to get money. I hope y'all have been taking advantage of it. Let me change this to a day chart. Wait for a couple people to check in. Peace, Queen. Peace, Latoya. Waiting for a couple people to check in real quick. Okay, so this is the day chart. Let me see. Let me check this hour chart. What I want to do is find a nice low and a decent high. I'm trying to find a nice line of support so I can use these Fibonacci retracements. Let me see if this one will work, because I'm trying to show you something. So this would be the low. So if we put that right there, that's the 50%. It retraced 50%. It bounced off the 38.2. So that's self-evident. We're gonna put that right there anyways. And then what we're gonna do is start one up here and bring it down here. Now, I know this might look complicated what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to explain all this in a minute. Peace, Brother Gino, peace. I'm going to explain everything I'm doing in 1 second. I'm going to explain all this in 1 second. Let me get these horizontal lines. So what I'm using right now is a Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci, I don't know if you guys are familiar with what Fibonacci is. I'll say, brother. I don't know if y'all familiar with what Fibonacci is. It's almost like the universal numbers, God pattern, if that some call it. I mean, just go research it, man. It's real interesting stuff. And what they give you as far as trading are certain lines. There's certain lines that they give you, which are retracements in the short-term corrections during an overall larger upward or a downward trend. And basically, they're just price corrections, which are temporary, and they don't really indicate a big swing. It's just an overall which way it's going. So what we got right here, let me see. Let me put these longer. That's the 38. That's the 38. This is the 61 on that one. Maybe I should have made these a different color. In fact, I am. Let me make these ones a different color. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me see. Let me blow this up. Peace, family. Alright, so right here where I did a retracement, this right here is zero. Hold on. Let me get my trend lines in here real quick. Let me get these trend lines in here. So this would be the 61, the 50, and the 38. This would be the 61, the 50, and the 38. Yeah, that's correct. So put that there. Put this here. And put this 61 right here. Okay, so that's 38, that's 50, and that's 61. and that is on the retracement side. That's retracing. Okay, so that's for the upward trend, and we're gonna make the lines red on the downward. Well, no, yeah, we'll use red on the downward. So it's retraced. Make that right there. And we're gonna use this right here. So what these Fibonacci lines indicate are lines of support and lines of resistance. Man, this shit look complicated. I'm sorry if I made this even more complicated than I intended it to be. Oh yeah, I'll leave this up, Queen. It ain't going nowhere. I mean, I know how to read it. It looked pretty plain to me, but for somebody that don't know what's going on, I probably made this more complicated than I intended it to be. Let me see. Let me clear some of this up, because yeah, this right here looks way too. Now, if you understand what I'm saying, let me know. If you could work with this, I could work with y'all. If y'all can work with this, I could work with y'all. So if you understand what we're looking at right now, I can just proceed. If you damn. Let me see. It's so much to go through. Moving averages, man, it's so much to go through. I'm just gonna do something basic real quick though. Let me do this. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, let me get rid of some of this stuff, family, because this right here, this is a little too much just on some beginning tutorial. I just want to show you trend lines real quick. That's what I'm gonna start with. I'm just gonna start with trend lines. So let me refresh this real quick. Let me start off new with Bitcoin. Let's start off new with Bitcoin. Because I think me getting into the whole Fibonacci retracements is a little bit advanced. So I'm just gonna start showing you guys support and resistance lines. And those are two of the most important things that you have to learn. Support and resistance. Okay, so right now, and before I even get to any of that, I'm gonna break down exactly what we're looking at. Okay, right now this is the Bittrex exchange market. In fact, let me put a link. Well, you can't even sign up for this right now. That's the crazy thing. They done had so much new activity coming to this platform right here that they've ceased letting new users sign up for this. So I was gonna put a link, but there's no reason to, because you can't even sign up right now. But you can sign up for Binance. I do have the link to Binance in my the post for this live feed. So sign up for Binance. You don't really need any verification unless you're playing with some big money. Okay, so all right. Let me see how many we got. Watching. Let me see. Also, man, if y'all want, you can do a roll call too. Let me know where you checking in from, man. What part of the city, the country, the world you in. You know, because you never know who's watching. So if y'all want to get a little roll call out real quick, man, we could do that while I set up and get everything ready. Because like I said, I was going to go into Fibonacci retracements and moving averages, and I just want to get y'all to understand what you're looking at before you get into using any indicators or any tools. You know, I don't want to get you too lost in the sauce too quick, because it's easy to do that. It's definitely easy to do that. Okay, we got Atlanta in the house. Anybody else checking in? We do got Atlanta checking in. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, we can do a quick roll call and find out where everybody from. We got Chi-Town, the homeland, in the house. Do a quick roll call. Check it. Chi-Town again. Do a quick roll call. We got Philly. Philadelphia. Pennsylvania. El Paso, Texas. El Paso, repping the 915. What's good with it, family? Peace and love. All right, we're going to get to this, man. All right, so what we looking at right now. Hold on. All right. What we're looking at right now is a price chart, a 30-minute price chart. Oak Park, Illinois is in the house. Illinois. Okay. When you're looking at price charts, the most common indicators that they're gonna have of what you're looking at is candlesticks. And what candlesticks are these red and green bars. Now, what these red and green bars indicate is either a significant amount of buying power or a significant amount of selling power. So, and it represents it within a certain period, a certain hold on, family. Somebody trying to call me right now through Facebook. Hold on. Hey, I'm going live on Facebook right now. You heard me? Excuse me for that short interruption. I apologize for that. Alright, so what we're looking at right now is a 30-minute price chart. And each one of these candlesticks represent 30 minutes of buying power or selling power. So if you see a green candlestick, that means within that 30-minute time frame, it was a majority of buying power going on. Green candlesticks open at the bottom and close at the top. Always remember that. Green candlesticks open at the bottom and close at the top. Red candlesticks open at the top and close at the bottom. Now, the opening and closings are this 30-minute period. So let's look at the candlestick right here on the 19th at 15:30, which would be what? That'd be 3:30. Would that be 3:30 on the 19th? Yeah. So that'd be 3:30 on the 19th. Now, as you can see, it opened up at about 16,638 and it closed at 16,801. But in between that 30 minutes, if you see these little lines coming out of these candlesticks, these are what are considered candle wicks. So outside of the candlestick, you have the wicks. So within that 30 minutes, the price actually went as high as 17,116, and it actually went as low as, what was it, 16,577. But when it opened at 30 minutes and closed after that 30-minute mark, that's the candlestick. So if we look at this green candlestick right here. Look at this green candlestick right here. It opened up a small window. It opened up at 16,638 and it closed at 16,730. But in between that 30 minutes, as you can see, it went as low as the price dropped. Let me see. The price dropped the lowest 15,489. You understand what I'm saying? So you got candlesticks and you got wicks and you got the price chart, which dictates the time frame that you're using. So whatever time frame you're using, you see we got 30 minutes, you have an hour, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 month, 1 week, 3 days, and a day. Now all this depends on what kind of trading you're doing. If you're looking more long term, then you would want to go back and look at the history of the coin and see, you know what I mean, what the candlestick. Let's break it down to a day and look at the difference. In fact, right now we're on 13 minutes. Let me show you the difference between some of these price charts when you change the time up. So that's 30 minutes. In a second, it's going to change to a 15-minute price chart, and it's going to change dramatically. Every time you change it, it's going to change the appearance of the chart itself, because now you're changing the price times. See, now look at this. This is the 15-minute chart. You see, the 15-minute chart was in more of an uptrend than the 30-minute chart. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is a lot of volatility in Bitcoin. There's a lot of chances for you to get in here and get money right now with as much volatility is in the coin right now. You understand what I'm saying? You said you can't hear ISIS? Queen ISIS, can you hear me? Alright, so this is a 15-minute chart. As you can see, the decline started right about here. And it's been in a downward trend since then. So, I just want to see something. I'm going to pull up this Fibonacci retracement line just because I want to check something out. I'm not going to go too much in it because I want to sort of give you guys the basics before I get into anything complicated. Okay. Now, so let's just say this is the top. This is the top we're looking at right here. It's retracing right now. Right here is a 50% retracement right here. This is it retracing 50% as far as the high and the low goes within the specific time period. So this is what right here? This is 12:19 at 3:45. This is 3 o'clock. And this is what? This is 12:40, 12:45, 12:30 right here. So this is a day and a couple of almost 24 hours time frame right here. Now, as you can see, where these lines are, this is the 50% retracement. This is the 61.8% retracement. This is the 38.2% retracement. What these end up turning into are lines of support and lines of resistance. What a line of support is a line that you can see certain hits at, that it bounces off of. So let's just say I didn't use a candlestick right here. Let's say I wouldn't have used the candlestick. I'm gonna show you the difference real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me I'm trying to erase this damn line. It don't want to erase. There we go. All right. Now this is what I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna use the wick. I'm just gonna use the candles themselves. So if we go from top to right here to just the bottom of the candles, not the wicks themselves, but to the lowest candle, what you're looking at right here at the 0% is a line of support. This is a line of support right here because it's constantly, it hits it and it bounces off, hits it and it bounces off. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch these other lines out real quick. So this right here would be a let me see. Let me put this right here. Put this right here. And I'm gonna place one right here. So what you're looking at right now, and you can almost see it, are lines of support and resistance. So this line right here at the 50%, this would be a line of resistance right here at certain points. As you can see, even with the triangle pattern right here, see the slant had bounced off it right here. It bounced off it, came back up, it hit that 50%. It came back down. This right here would have been considered another line. In fact, I'm going to make a line right there because I can see how it's honoring it later on in the flick also. So if we put a line right there, I just put a line right here, right? Let me show you. So right in this, let me see, 15, 30, that's an hour, it's 2. So within this little 3-hour period, 4-hour period right here, right? This line right here was a line of support. If we sync right here, it dropped down. It hit the line of support, bounced back up to the 50, bounced back down again, hit the line of support. It went over the 50 and then it cracked that line of support and bounced down. And as you can see, once it starts coming up, it hits it, boom, turns into a line of resistance. So lines of support can easily turn into lines of resistance. Easily. It came back down, it hit that 0, Bounced right back up to the 50. The 50 turned into a line of resistance. Again, it wasn't able to crack it. It came down. Hit that zero again. Now, what this right here could be an indication of, depending. As you can see, we had some ease and thrust. It eased up. It thrust up and a little bit of ease. Thrust up for the second line. Look at what these lines are. Look at how the patterns damn near honors these lines at certain times. You understand what I'm saying? Ease up, hit the line, break back down. Crack that line. Ease up, hit the next line, break back down. Go up, crack that line. It eases up past the 50. A little bit past the 50. Bounces back down. This 38.2 turns into a line of support. Bounces up past the 68%. Bounces back down. Now this time it bounces off the 38. Eases up above the 50. And then eases right back down. Right now, it's bouncing in between these two lines. It's bouncing in between these two lines right here. These are lines of support and resistance. It's I don't even know if I'm explaining this shit to y'all right, or if y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm really just going. I'm just going now, but let me see. All right, so I got rid of that Fibonacci, right? I got rid of the Fibonacci. This is what I want to look at. Let me see something. And when you change price charts, those lines of support and resistance will change also. Sometimes. What we're going to do is we're going to change this to a... And if you're doing like some type of day trading, I personally, when I day trade, I use the 5 minute, I use the 1 minute, 5 minute, and the 15-minute chart because I'm trying to get in and get out. So right here, if I was looking at this and I'm seeing that these are lines of support and resistance, let's just say I wanted to get in a position... Let me see. Let me change this real quick. Excuse me, family. I ain't got no criteria for this shit. I'm just freestyling, so I might get caught up in my thoughts at times because I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of the best way to bring this representation. Okay, now look at this. That's why I broke this chart out a little bit. So these lines of support and resistance, right? As you can see, if you go back in history, they are exactly what I called them, lines of support and resistance. Look back here. This is let me see. This is an hour chart. So these are all hours. 1421, 7, 1421. Let me see if I can shrink this down a little more. Let's see if we can pull this back a little bit. Look at this one line right here. Pay attention to the third line from the bottom. Pay attention to the third line from the bottom. That it seems, and then look at even the first line. You see right here that it's a line of resistance. It can't crack it. Once it cracks it, it goes up to the third line. That turns into a line of resistance. It can't go over it. Bounces off the first. Jumps between the first and the second. It goes under. Now, I bet if we put a line right here, let me put a line right there, in fact. This is how easily you can do lines of support and resistance. Anywhere you see a constant tap, or not even a tap, let me see. I don't want to put too many lines in here. But as you can already see, if we put a line right here where it's bouncing at, you can see where it almost honors that line in other time frames also. I ain't going to do a line right there. I just wanted to see something. So, how does this help you in trading? Let's look right here. We're on the hour chart, right? So this right here, for a minute, was a line of resistance. Indicated by this nice size candlestick right here. It cracked that line of resistance. It went up, closed right here, opened on the next line. You know, we had a little fluctuation represented by the candlestick wick. And it cracked the next line, which in the past or in the future has been a line of resistance. If we look back right here, that was a line of resistance. Back here. So it cracked it. It came back a little bit under it. And then it opened and closed right here above it. And then it proceeded up. Now, let's move back this way. Now, this former line of resistance right here, this former line of resistance turns into a line of support. At this point right here was a line of support, and it took the fuck off. Excuse my language, it took the hell off though. Now, I could put lines all up there and do all that. I ain't about to go through all that because that's just too much. But let me say this. Let me say, and let me explain where these lines and these retracements and reversals come from. So, let's just say you are a trader, right? Let's say you bought in a position right here. I'm gonna tell you where a lot of these lines come from. If you were one of the original ones that caught it channeling right here in this little bit of time and bought in between, what's this, 17.6 and what, 17.2, though the original traders right here started pumping the price up. The original traders right here started pumping the price up. Now, once other viewers start seeing that price going in, and if they pumped it up, it was either calculated or it's because they got some news or whatever the case may be. You never really know the inside scoop of why people are pumping anything. But once it starts pumping, new buyers come in because they see the movement of the coin. Almost like with Bitcoin Cash. Once people seen Bitcoin Cash shooting up, you don't think a lot of people ran over there and start buying that stuff up? It's all human psychology at the end of the day. It's all human psychology at the end of the day. So when we see this first ease right here, this right here is an indication of people taking profit, most likely that bought in down here. If I bought in at 17.2 and it's cranked up to 19,000, above 19,000, why not take a little bit of profit? A little profit was taken. People that were watching that seen this as a good time. Maybe that it might be dropping, decided to keep buying. That increased the buying power. Now, when it got to this top right here, think about all the people that's been buying through this whole time right here. Think of all the people that's been buying between these two time frames. When it gets to buying right here, they may want to take profit, which is the indicator of a reversal. So now it's retracing. Some people seen it. Now look at this line right here. Let me see. So right here, if we put a line right here, I'm off by a little bit. Let me hold on. Eventually people are going to take profit, especially when you buying low. So you got to figure out who are you going to be. The ones that are getting the leftovers are the ones that got at the table at the beginning of the dinner. You know? So let's put a line right about here. So if enter a line right there, not only is it a line of support, it's also a line of resistance. But the line that was support, as you can see right here, remember it cracked this right here. This turned into a line of support. It went. This was the high at the moment. This was the high. It dropped back down, channeled on this line. It turned into support, took off, came back down. As you can see right here, it went above it. What is that? What is that right there? That it just okay. And then it soon turned into a line of resistance. As you can see right here, it's struggling to get above that line. So what once was a line of support quickly turned into a line of resistance. You understand what I'm saying? It quickly turned into a line of resistance. And that's what happens in this market. Lines of support can easily turn into lines of resistance. As you can see with these horizontal lines that I've made. This line right here was what? This right here turned into a line of support right here, and it cracked above it. But as you can see right here, this line became a line of resistance. And look, boom, it hit it, dropped back down. Now it's in a downtrend. Let's go forward some more. Let's see how it's looking. All right, so right now, let's say you was looking at the charts and you were trying to find a good buy-in position, and you want to try to read the charts and figure out where I should buy in, where I should set my buy order at. Now, I told you, I don't buy at market price. I'm never going to buy at market price. So let's see where it's trading at right now. Let me erase some of these lines. In fact, let me erase all these lines real quick. Hold on. Let me know if y'all getting something from the shit I'm saying, too. Let me know if I'm wasting my breath. If y'all still like, hey, I don't understand what he's talking about. Let me know if you're watching this live feed, if you're getting something from the information that I'm bringing you right now. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change it to a 5-minute chart. I'm gonna change this to a 5-minute chart real quick. In fact, smash the like button and share this if you're getting something from this. Smash the like button and share this. Or the love button. I see the hearts floating. That's what's up. Give me some type of indication that you're getting something from my build, though. You know? Let me know. Alright. Now. What we on is on the 5-minute chart. Excuse me. Excuse me. So let me see. Let me move this down a little bit. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Let's say we want to work off of this right here. Now I'm gonna use the Fibonacci. Thank you, Queen. I'm gonna use the Fibonacci, but I'm not gonna go a lot into it. I mean, I'm a freestyle. I'm gonna do whatever my self tells me to do. But I'm about to break something down real quick. Let me see. So this is the 50% right here. This is the 50. As you can see, it's honoring that 50% line, man. I'm trying to see how I could break this down to y'all, because honestly, when I learned this stuff, it wasn't taught to me. You know what I'm saying? I just learned this stuff organically, growing with the system itself. And I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what how I learned this stuff. I just know it. So let's see. All right, so these are lines of support and lines of resistance. We already went through all that. That's what each one of these lines represent. Now, let's just say you had bought in right here, right? In fact, let me turn this around. That way I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me turn this around. Because I really want y'all to get this. Because I want certain people that's in this market, I want you to be able to take full advantage of it, and you can do that through trading. You know what I'm saying? That's how I take full advantage of it, on top of the lending platforms that I may or may not have joined. Nah, see, that's not how I wanted to, let me see. Let me know if y'all can hear me, too. Let me know if anything's breaking up. You know? Thank you, Queen. Thank you. No problem. I'm trying to find how best to put it. Let me see. So this would be the high right here. And please be patient with me too, fam. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. Because when I do this stuff, I just do it. I'm not used to like breaking it down and trying to explain what I'm doing. I just go ahead and do it and read what I read. You know, and I really don't, it ain't too easy for me to break down what I do when sometimes what you do is just subliminal. You know what I'm saying? I unconsciously do things. Peace, Sean Banks. Peace, Queen. Welcome to the feed. All right, so this is what we gonna do. All right. Now, according to the high and according to the low, according to the high and according to the low, if you bought in up here, let's just say you bought in up here. You bought in on the high for some reason. By the time it drops right here, you in a 38% retracement. By the time it drops right here, you in a 50% retracement. So you probably lost 50% of your what you put into it. You know what I'm saying? And the lower you go, pretty soon you'll be in 100% loss. So these indicate the lines of support and resistance at certain percentages, certain levels. You understand what I'm saying? So, and if I'm wrong with anything I'm saying, please correct me. Like I say, I just learned this the way I learned it. I ain't learned through no textbook. So the way others may teach this in school, whatever the case may be, they may know it in a different way. You know, sometimes when you do things organically, it's no specific way for you to just for instance, there's certain techniques that I use that I just learned on my own, that I go back and I look at stuff now and they got methods, and I'm just like, damn, I ain't know that. I was just doing something that worked for me, you know what I'm saying? But let me see. So right now, if I wanted to get in on a position, right now we on a 5-minute chart. I should have moved to a 1-minute chart. Okay, anyways, as you can see, it's bouncing off right now. Right now, it's bouncing off of this 61.8%. This right here is a line of resistance right here. Let me see how Let me see how these moving averages look. What I'm gonna look at is we on a 5-minute chart. Let me see. Let's look at the 20-day moving average real quick. I may switch the time frame also. I may switch the time frame. There we go. Now, what I just put in here was a 20-day moving average. This is a 20-day moving average. Now, what a 20-day moving average is, the movement allows us to analyze a time series and a trend that's following a technical indicator. So this is a trend line, basically. So within the last 20 days, a moving average is the average of a certain number of prices divided by the number of prices, usually based upon the closing price. So based upon the closing price in the last 20 days, the 20-day moving average will be the price in those 20 days, the price within those 20 days, added up and then divided by the number of days, if you understand what I'm saying. So what this usually indicates, and what you'll see a lot, is when it cracks above that 20-day moving average, with the open and the close, and this is not exact or precise. This is not exact or precise. Ain't nothing exact in this market, but you can sort of kind of predict what may happen. I mean, it works for me. I can't speak for nobody else. No, it works for me. But if we go back and you look at the history, just 20-day moving average, you'll see a constant pattern. Like right here, look how it's bouncing off of the 20-day right here. It broke it right here. There's the open and close. It came down, it bounced. Came down, it bounced. In fact, it's actually riding the 20-day moving average. Now, what's the indication for a reversal is when it opens and closes above that 20-day. When it opens and closes above that 20-day. Let me see. Let me change this. So we're gonna change this to a 30-minute chart. And I know I'm bouncing around everywhere too. I know I was damn near about to tell y'all what would have been a good buy-in position. You know? In fact, that actually just cleared everything up for us. Cause right now I'm looking at my charts on the big screen right now. I got the computer hooked up to the 60-inch or whatever this is, 52-inch, something like that. But it's on the big screen, so it looks. I like this 30-minute chart better than I liked that 5-minute chart. So, yeah, this is good. So you can almost damn near see where you would want to put a buy in if you're looking at this chart right here. As you can see, it's fluctuating, right? It's fluctuating It's fluctuating between these two lines pretty much. So if I wanted to get in a good buy position right now, it's trading at 16,600, right? I would honestly look at this last line right here, 16,300. I would place a buy order at 16,300. Now, would I put all my buy orders right there? Hell nah. I mean, I said Lewis. So I would set one at 16.3. I would set one at the 100% right here. I would even go as low as, because it went as low before, I would even go as low as, what is this? 15,878. I'll put a order down there just in case it hits it. You know, and then I would just ride it up. Okay, so everything you bought is below the 61%. I would go, let me see. I would place profit if I bought below 16,000 and I bought as low as, and it also just depends on how much money you playing with, man. I don't know what people's funds look like, but you could trade in and out of Bitcoin all the time and get some little profit on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if the lowest we bought right here was 15, let's say it's ate that order up. 15.8 or something, whatever it was. By the time it went up to 17.6, it didn't even got to go all the way to the top of the last high. Right now, it's probably most likely you're almost guaranteed for it to hit this 38.2. You're almost guaranteed for it to hit this 38.2. So you can set a sell order right here at 17. What is that? 17.2. Place the sell order there. Like I said, it depends on how much money you playing with. If you jumping in here and you buying whole Bitcoins, you can easily make a couple $1,000s a day just playing the spread. Getting in and out over a couple. Look at these waves right here, right? It dropped right here. Let's see. It dropped right here from 18,000. Look. It dropped from 18,000, right? Let's say you would have, let's say you would ride the wave up here when it was 19,000, right? You weren't able to place a stop order. It dropped down right here to this, what is this? It dropped down to 17.3, right? Boom, you got scared. You like, damn, I want to lose all my bread. So the next time it retraces, let me try to get out and switch my money over to USDT, because I know right now it's looking like it's in a reversal. So once it would have bounced back up right here, even though you wouldn't have known exactly when it's gonna straight reverse, if you're looking at this 20-day moving average, you can damn near set you a sell order right here. So I'll set a stop loss. If it went above the 20-day moving average, I'll set a stop loss right here at the 20-day moving average at 17.9. So when it dropped, if my order would have got picked up right now, I would have cashed right here. I would have cashed out right here around 17.9. Now, it dropped as low as 15.6. It dropped as low as 15.6. Now, man, I could go back and look in history and see if that's a line of support, a line of resistance somewhere back there. But that's a couple $100, not a couple thousand. 17, what was that? 17.9 to 15.6. You would be able to buy back in. As you can see, the normal fluctuation is around this area right here now. It's around this area right here. So you'll be able to buy back in, sell with a little profit, let it drop back down, buy back in, ride it back up, sell with a little profit. You damn near will be able to trade in between this time frame right here constantly while it's channeling or bouncing in between those lines of resistance and support. Right now, it's seeming like it may channel right around here. On the 30-minute chart, we wouldn't know, because if we was to change this to a 5-minute chart, this will stretch out a lot more and you'll be able to see a lot more action. But right now, this is based off 30 minutes of buying and selling power. Did anybody get anything from all that I just shared, or did I lose you more than when we started? Somebody let me know if I'm doing something right. Let's see. I think I covered that pretty good. I ain't 100% sure. I don't know. I could get technical and get to reading off like straight textbook shit stuff, but I choose not to do it like that. I don't know. That may be easier for some people, man. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what kind of positions I got right now. Let me see. Oh, thank y'all for the likes and the loves. Thank you. I guess y'all getting a little something from this. That's appreciated. That's appreciated. Let me see. Let me see what coins. Because I do want to show you how to transfer funds. Or is anybody even interested in that? Anybody interested in figuring out how to transfer funds from right. Anybody want to know how to transfer funds from one exchange to the other? And like I put a post up last night, I told you to use Litecoin because number one, Litecoin is cheaper and it's faster than Bitcoin. So like when I sent money over to my Binance exchange market, right? I didn't send Bitcoin. I sent the shit over in Litecoin and then sold it for Bitcoin and then bought the coin that I wanted to buy. So let me bring something up real quick. Let me see. Okay, I could do that. So let's just say, let me see. I may actually do it live, man. I may get out of a position for y'all, sell something, buy some Litecoin, and transfer it over here to Binance just to show you how to do it. Let me see. And if I'm talking too fast, let me know too, family. Once I get like into my mode, I get to just going off at the mouth, you know. I'm from Chicago. This the land of the gift the gab players, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I don't know what the fuck going on with Chicago now. It's all fucked up. But back in the day, this was the land of players and pimps. You know, everybody had you had to listen quick, or else you'll miss what somebody was catching because they was talking fast. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't that you understand, you just listening too slow. So I used to have to listen fast. So in turn, I learned how to talk fast. Then a lot of our music used to be tongue twisting, real fast rap, and I used to rap fast back in my rapping days, you know. But if I'm talking too fast, let me know. Let me see. I'm trying to bring up my Binance account right now. So what I'm gonna do? Let me see. Let me see what positions I got right now that I may be able to get out of. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what positions I got on here that I may be able to get out of for y'all. If I got any, I don't know. Let's see where we sitting at right now. What position can I get up out of? Let me see. I ain't selling no ADA. I damn it don't want to sell none of this. I ain't gonna lie, cause all this I'm swinging with. I may jump out of EMC. I may jump out of Einsteinium. Let me see. I don't even know if y'all can see the other screens I'm popping up. Probably not, because I got it on just on this browser as far as recording goes. But I'm bringing up a Blockfolio app right now that actually has each one of my positions on Bittrex added to it. I wish y'all could see it too, because it's a real useful app. But I'll be able to go in and see exactly dollar amount, how much profit I'm up or down on each coin. So let's see, Einsteinium. Let's see how much I'm down on Einsteinium, because I know I'm in a real bit. But if it ain't no significant amount, I'll jump out of my position. Now, what I did do in Einsteinium the other day, in fact, let me head over there for y'all real quick. I'm gonna head over there because I ended back in the position, but I ended back with profit though. You know what I'm saying? I bought in on Einsteinium at like 99,000, I think, and I got out at 14,000. And then it dropped back down to 9,000. And I bought back in at 9,000. You know, so it was just a bunch of profit, anyways. But I want to see how much I'm down right now if I was to leave this position to go into another position. You know. All right. So according to my Blockfolio app right now, you know what? This is incorrect though. Let me see. Give me 1 second, family. Let me check something out. I really want to know where I'm at on Einsteinium. And it's going to take a little second to load up. When I be recording and going live, it be taking a second for some reason. Okay, so let's see. I thought I entered my new positions on here. I must not have. Nope. Let me see. Nope. Alright, so if we looking at Einsteinium right now, right? I'm gonna take back and I'm gonna show you what I got out at and where I got in at and where I jumped back in at. Let me see. Right now it's trading at 92,000 Satoshi. I'm gonna change this to an hour chart. Let me change this to an hour chart. And I'm gonna show you like the mechanics of some of the stuff I'll be doing and how, you know what I'm saying, where I'll be getting in, getting out at, and getting back in at, and how I do it. So let me try to change this to an hour chart and shrink this down for y'all real quick so I can show you. And this is one of those volatile coins. You can get some money out of Einsteinium. I see them up and down all the time. Okay, so you want me to Latoya walk you through how to start and take the first $100 in USD? Okay, so you're talking about as far as exchanging USD or fiat over to Bitcoin. And this is one of the reasons sometimes you got to be patient with these coins. You know, you don't want to speed. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be too anxious to pull out sometimes. You know, because I sat on this coin for about 9 days. I'm gonna show you exactly where I got in and exactly where I got out at. And it was all because I placed a stop loss. You know, I placed a stop loss and it ended up getting hit once it went up. Let me see. See, it's taking too long. Let me mix this. Let me change this to a day chart real quick. Let me change this to a day chart. Cause I sat on for a total of about 9 days, so I should be able to show you pretty easily where I got in, got out at. And I'm gonna show you on my let me see. All right, so if we look, man, I've been in and out of Einsteinium a couple times though. I've been riding this one for a while. This is Bittrex. This is the Bittrex platform right now that I'm working off of. This is the Bittrex platform. So let me and if my mic breaking up, y'all let me know too. Let me see. Put my my memory music back on. And what I'm trying to see is, okay, so I do gotta hey, so you see I bought in it. I'm gonna show you what I bought in it, but I got myself set at 12, you know, something real quick, and I'm gonna show you why I set it at 12 in a minute. Let me show you why I set it at 12 in a minute. So what you're looking at is the order history. I should have been going through all this, man. I apologize, family. I'm just, like I said, when I get in my mode, I just be running through things. But I don't know if y'all know what we looking at right now or not. And if you don't, if you want me to go through what all this stuff is right here, let me know, and I try to pretty much break down everything we looking at. And like I say, I may okay, you got a couple hundred sitting in the wallet. Okay. Now is that sitting in what wallet? Your Coinbase wallet? Or is that BitConnect? I don't know why this computer moving so slow, man. It's blowing me though. Okay. Alright, so this is a little history right here. This is my past sale. So on 12/11, as you can see on 12/11 at 6:49 a.m. Yeah, I'll be up early. Sometimes I don't even go to sleep. At 6:49 a.m. on 12/11, I bought in I bought 50 of them. I already had what 27 of them, but I bought 50 of them at 9,925 Satoshi, right? I bought 50 of them at 9,925 Satoshi. Now, on 12/19, which was yesterday, I sold them along with the other 27 that I had for 14,000. I sold them for 14,000 Satoshi. You understand what I'm saying? So, as you can see, 0.005 turned into 0.01. And then look, it dropped back down and I bought back in at 9,000 again. Family, that's the type of dips you got to get in on. I rolled it up. It came back down. I damn near bought back in where I bought it at. You understand what I'm saying? And I just used the profit with the principal off the coin itself. I ain't no extra money into nothing. You got 100 in Coinbase and 100 in BitConnect. All right, we'll build on that in a second. Because you definitely, a lot of people don't know on BitConnect what you can actually, on Coinbase, you can actually buy in and out of coins on Coinbase. Let's just say you was in Bitcoin when it was 19,000 and it start dropping. Like right now it's down to 17, but it went down to like 15 something, 16. You can switch your money from Bitcoin over to USD on Coinbase right on the platform. You can switch it from Bitcoin right over to USD, and then once it goes down a couple hundred or a couple thousand, buy back in. I think it only charges y'all like $2 or $3 or something. I'm not 100% sure. I don't use Coinbase. I tell people that all the time. I don't use Coinbase. I don't pay for Bitcoin. I haven't paid for Bitcoin since around June of this summertime. I forgot what price Bitcoin was. Maybe 2,000, 2,500, but I don't pay for Bitcoin though. So when people ask me like for advice as far as, man, how can I pay for Bitcoin? How do I get it? I really can't help you. I earn Bitcoin daily. I don't pay for it. You know, my son's never paid for Bitcoin. He got his skin in the game by going through the program that we had going in the summertime, and he earned $500 from going through the BCC school and graduating. And he put that in BitConnect. My son is only 11 years old. He done grossed over $700 and something in the last 90 days. Within 90 days. Okay, so anyways, look. This is a day chart, right? This is a day chart. So my first time buying in was what, 99.25. My last order was, let me see. So I bought in around right here. This is 99.45, but I bought in at 99.25, right? So I sat on it for a couple days. I did mix a lot more profit that I could have got, but I ain't miss out on, and that's just because I be having so much going on. I got clients' accounts that I'm brokering, so I be having to watch their stuff, missing out on my stuff. I should have set, in fact, that might not be where I got in. I might have got in on the second wave, in fact, honestly. To be honest with you, I may have missed that first wave, read the chart, seen the second one coming in, because things usually come in waves. You said, who do I use instead of Coinbase? That's what I'm saying. As far as what Coinbase, people only use Coinbase. Queen banks. People only use Coinbase to buy Bitcoin and they other coins for. Like I said, I don't use none of that. Okay. Now the way I first got Bitcoin in the very beginning is they got ATMs everywhere out here in Chicago, all in the hoods, all in the gooder neighborhoods. But they got Bitcoin ATMs. I started off putting money in the ATM machine, and since then, since about June 15th, I've never had to go back and put any money in. Everything I have right now, I'm bubbling off that initial about $200 that I put into that ATM. I've never took a L enough for me to have to put more money into this game. For the last 4 to 5 months, I've been strictly living off of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You know what I'm saying? I don't work, I don't hustle, I don't do none of that. All I do is get on this computer every day and play with these numbers and accumulate my numbers. Alright, so like I said, I bought in at 99. I sold up here at 14, bought back in at 99. Now I got my sell order set at 12. But what I was trying to do was seeing how low I was, so I can see if I can go ahead and do a video for y'all. I want to see if I can do a video for y'all and show y'all exactly how to transfer funds from this exchange over to Binance. So let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me enter this information. Let me see. But you know, just so people do know, Coinbase is the most used what is it? A wallet, managed wallet around. Yo, it's excuse me, it's accepted in over 33 countries, if I'm not mistaken. 32 or 33 countries. But one thing you have to be mindful of, Coinbase is not a SPV wallet. It's a managed wallet. So it's owned by a company. The company is Coinbase. So you do not now if I'm wrong, somebody correct me, but I don't think you get your private keys on Coinbase. You don't get a seed or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They can close that account whenever they want. Whereas I use Mycelium and Coinami, and I got my private seeds. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 99.74. Yeah, my Binance link should be. Let me see. It should be in the description at the bottom. I may have forgot it. Let me go look real quick. Hold on. And if it's not, I can post it. Give me 1 second. I'll post it for you, Queen. There is my that is my link for Binance right there. That's my link for Binance. You don't need no verification. I ain't do no verification on Binance. Now, if you want to move, like I think it's 20 to 100 Bitcoins or something like that, they want some verification. But I ain't got no 100 Bitcoins. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no 100 Bitcoins. All right, so let me do this real quick, family. Let me enter my information on this Blockfolio app real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I got my Tron on here. Okay, so this is what we want to do. Give me 1 second, family. Let me put this together. And then what y'all looking at right now is live action. That's the market history right there. That's the buying and the selling. All them red orders, that's them dumping. Green orders is them buying. So whatever you see the majority of, that's the majority of what they're doing right now. So candlestick wise, if you go back and look at the charts, that's what you're going to see a majority of. Whatever you see in a majority of right now, red or green candlesticks, depending on the time that we're on right now, that's what you can see. Give me 1 second, family. Excuse me. Let me enter this information real quick. I really want to get this. In it because if I'm not taking a huge loss right now, I'll get out my position if it's just a couple of dollars. Just show y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm entering this information. 366-990-68. When I make this on the 19th, December 19th. This is I think that's this is Bitrix that I'm working on right now. If anybody wants to know, this is Bitrix. Okay, let me close this up. Give me 1 second, family. Let me close this. Let me see how we looking. I think I'm down. I'm down like $30 right now, man. Let's see. And like I said, that's not a loss to me right now. Sometimes you gotta be patient. Like I was patient the whole time because what's gonna happen is coins are gonna channel before they just straight take off. You know, coins are going to channel before they just straight take off. So it's up to you to just be patient and let it do what it's going to do. it ain't no huge significant drop for me, you know. I could have a stop loss set, but I don't think it's gonna go too much below this 9,000, maybe 89 mark. You know, it's gonna channel before it takes off again. So do I really want to leave this position? Let's see. Let me see. Man, I wish it was something else I don't even want to get out of anything else though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Let me see what we trading at. 92. And I wish this thing could pump up real quick. I wish this would pump up real quick so I could get out with minimal losses. You know what I'm saying? I wish it'd pump up real quick so I could leave with minimal losses. Shoot up to like $1.70 real quick or something for me. Man. It's got a little fluctuation, but nothing serious though. In fact, you know what though? I see, I don't know how fast Einsteinium is. I was gonna say I can just transfer Einsteinium from this platform to the next. And I don't know if they got Einsteinium on Binance. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out do I leave this position. I'm gonna do this for y'all just to show y'all, man. I'm taking a almost a $30 loss doing this, but fuck it. I'll make it back. I ain't worried about it. If any want to donate for the for the loss, man, you can find my my wallets on my YouTube channel in the description. I got donation wallet addresses in there. Damn, it's down below 91 now. I should have sold when it was 92. That's crazy. Let me see. This is what? This is probably 100 and what's this, like 170 bucks maybe? I wonder, do I want to send the whole thing over there, or do I want to just send a portion of it over there? Because what I could do, honestly, I ain't even got to sell all of it. Let me see. Let me see. I could sell half. That's what I'm going to do. I'll sell half. It ain't no big deal. Damn, they dumping it too, man. That's crazy. The rest of that shit, I'm gonna make up for it though, so I ain't worried about it. So I'm gonna be selling 49 of them. In fact, let's see what that 5 do. 54. That's 108. Nah. Let's just sell 50 of them. Let's sell 50 of them. 50 point, whatever the rest of that stuff is. God damn, man. This shit steady dropping though. That's the only thing that's blowing me. So what we doing now, family, is I'm showing the family how to what's the first thing I should have did? I'm about to sell Einsteinium for Bitcoin and then use Bitcoin to go buy Litecoin, and then I'm gonna transfer Litecoin from the Bittrex exchange market over to the Binance exchange market. And I'm doing this as a demonstration to show the family how easy this is. My whole thing is I got to get out of my position. The price steady dropping, so I'm steady losing money. I really don't want to sell out of this position at this price, but it ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal. Then I just drop it down some more. Alright, so we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell our 50 off. Yep, I just did that for the viewers, did that for the family. I just did that for the family. Okay, so yeah, I want to sell, yeah. I'm selling at a loss for a demonstration. It's all well though, I ain't tripping. What's nice come twice, you know what I'm saying? So we waiting for this to confirm now. So as we can see, we got a BTC available balance. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to markets and we're going to head over to Litecoin and purchase us some Litecoin. And then we're going to send Litecoin to Binance. So if you haven't signed up for Binance, my link should be in the description. If you haven't signed up, damn, look at this coin up 155%. See, that's man, this thing be throwing me off. This thing be throwing. I'll be missing out on a lot. Look at the market. The market up right now. Look at Verge. As soon as I get done showing this to y'all, man, I'm about to go buy me a bunch of altcoins. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, look at Verge. What is this? Red coin. Alright, let me stop. Let me get over here to Litecoin now. Let me get over here to Litecoin. Grab this Litecoin up real quick. LTC. LTC right now, Litecoin right now is down 3.8%. So if any that wanted to get a position in on Litecoin, it might be a nice buy-in position right now. I ain't saying it is. I ain't a financial advisor. This is all for purposes. So what we're doing right now, we about to enter a position on Litecoin only for the simple fact to send Litecoin from Bittrex exchange market over to the Binance exchange market. So if you have not signed up for Binance yet, go ahead and click the link in the description. Sign up. If you have not signed up for Binance yet, click the link in the description to sign up. This is where you got IOTA, Tron, which is a coin I got in on at like 3 or 4 cents. They get a lot of coins over there. Actually, I actually like that platform. It's actually one that I'm going to be playing on a lot more often. So I guess it is only right that I send some money over there. And that's another thing. Always remember, don't nothing happen before it's time, and everything that's meant to happen will happen. That's what that which ain't won't happen. So no matter how you look at it, I was meant to sell that little bit of Einsteinium for this Litecoin and send it over there, because ain't no telling what the outcome of this action is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And that's the good thing about the unknown. You know, the unknown is just that, the unknown. You never know what the outcome will be. But as long as you keep a positive mindset, yeah, look at Litecoin. But as long as you keep a positive mindset, you'll get positive results. In my experience, not even in my opinion, in my experience. So, all right, let's go down here. Let's get us some Litecoin as soon as a computer boots up, because you can see I still got a zero balance. Ah, there it goes. So right now, Litecoin is trading at a price of $319. The 24-hour high. In fact, let me go through that real quick. Let me show y'all what all this is. I don't know if y'all asked me to before or not, but let me show y'all. Let me break down what all this is real quick. All right, so I already went through what all this is. These are the price candlesticks right here. The green ones are buying, the red ones are selling. We're on a 30-minute chart, so each one of these, whatever time chart you're working off of, that is what the candlesticks indicate. That's what the candlesticks indicate. So this is a 30-minute chart. So you have right here, it says last. This is the last price that it traded at. This is the last price that it traded at. You have the bid. The bid. Damn, hold on, let me see. The spread is damn near the same. That's crazy. The spread usually be different. So the bid is what people are trying to bid on Litecoin, which is $319.40. The ask is what people that are holding Bitcoin are asking for it, which they're also asking I don't know how it's even like that. It's usually never even. Man, I wish I'd have got in right here. I would have been in profit already. Okay, so I may have been off. Let me see. No, that was right. The bid is what people trying to get in. This is what, or is it opposite? Let me see, family, because I don't never want to bring you no false information. Let me check something out. I don't never want to bring no false information. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do, family? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break this down because I want 2 separate videos for my YouTube channel. So I gave you a breakdown of what the support and resistant lines was. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop this video. Give me about 10 or 15 minutes. Let me go make me a cup of coffee real quick. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna purchase my Litecoin. In fact, no, I'm gonna purchase the Litecoin right now because it may be in an uptrend. I'm gonna yeah, let me purchase some Litecoin and show for those that don't know how to make purchases. Let me make a purchase so that you can see how you make purchases on the Bittrex exchange market at least. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a purchase. And what okay, so this is the okay, so yeah, I was right. The bid are people trying to buy Litecoin with Bitcoin, and the askers are the people that hold Litecoin that wanna and they're asking, as you can see, the spread is different. They asking 19.5. They want to pay this much. So I can come over here and I can pay this price, but I really don't want to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put an order over here, somewhere down here, and wait for it to get picked up. I'm gonna go make me some coffee. I'm gonna grab me a little snack real quick, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start another live feed. And that live feed is simply gonna be for showing the viewer how to switch funds from one exchange to the other using Litecoin. That's what the next video is gonna be. All right. That's what the next video is going to be. Only because I want to do this separately as far as my YouTube videos go. So I'm going to stop this video. And then I'm going to head over and I'm going to do the other one.